Hey everybody, it's me, Mrs. Robbins. This is my favorite childhood book. It's called Purple Pickle Juice. The main character's name is Thistle Howl, and she's the smallest one in her family. So every day she drinks purple pickle juice to try to make herself grow. She does a little chant. She says, hands up high, hands down low, grow I say, grow, grow, grow. But she never grows. So her crazy Aunt Belle comes by. She does some crazy spells. She surely makes her grow, but then she grows into a giant. And that was too big. Then she does a crazy spell to make her shrink, and she's a little tiny Thistle Howl, but that's too small. So by the end of the story, after growing way too big and way too small, she realizes she's good just the way she is, and she's happy being the smallest howl. Check it out.
My favorite book is The Very Hungry Caterpillar by Eric Carle. And the reason that I love this book is because the caterpillar gets to eat so much delicious food before turning into a big, beautiful butterfly.
Hi, this is Miss Muller. My favorite children's book is Oh, the Places You Will Go by Dr. Seuss. The reason I like this book is because it actually inspires a lot of my students during our research project for what career we would like in the future. It inspired me when I grew up. I actually got this book when I graduated from Stockton as a teacher. So I know it inspired me to believe in myself and to be inspired to do whatever I put my mind and my heart to. So I love reading this and sharing that same experience with my students. So yeah, it's my favorite book.
Hi everybody, it's Mrs. Beltran, Mrs. B to some of you, but I just want to take a moment to share with you one of my favorite children's stories. It was actually written by one of my good friends. Her name is Stephanie Barufi, and this story is called Clarence. It kind of hits the spot with me because Clarence is actually her grandfather. So she wrote a story about her grandpa and how he overcomes some insecurities about his physical features, which he has really big ears. And he learns throughout the story to love and accept that he is unique. If anybody would love to read this to their class, I actually have a copy in my room, so you are more than welcome to come down and borrow it. But it is just a great children's story. It's wonderful to share with your students, especially as they're growing up and understanding that everybody is different, and learning to love themselves. So if anybody wants to borrow, come on down. Thank you. Bye.
Hello everybody, I wanted to share with you a current favorite story that I've read recently. This is called Bitsy Bat, School Star, and it's by Kaz Windness. Bitsy is a little bat with big star dreams. She is excited to make new friends at her new school, but when she gets there, she notices the other students are doing things a little differently than she does. This makes her feel very upset and small, but with the help of her family, she comes up with a big star idea that helps her discover that being a good friend is just one of the ways that she shines the brightest. Check it out.
My favorite children's book is Bunnicula. I like it because it's scary.
Hi everyone, my name is Mrs. White, and I would like to share with you one of my favorite books to read to start the school year. This is The Wild Robot by Peter Brown, and it follows the story of Roz, a robot who lands on an unexpected place. I love this story because not only do we learn about Roz's journey and how she becomes a wild robot through watching, observing, listening, and adapting to her surroundings, it also teaches us about friendship, not judging a book by its cover, and that a little bit of kindness can go a long way. So if you're in the mood for reading, pick up The Wild Robot. Happy reading.